Hey y'all, I'm going to commentate this video. So what I have done here is put two catfish fillets, and they are real catfish fillets, baby, into that into some mustard and let it sit overnight. That takes out that you know, the little water taste. The swamp water taste. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to cut this catfish into strips. Each fillet, I'm going to cut it into strips. So I'm going to get about 4 strips out of each one. I should have sharpened my knife, Chad. That thing cut like a butter knife. That don't make no sense. I'm going to run it through the sharpener. Look at it, just tanned up my fish. Don't make no sense. Well, the more the better. We're going to split this sucker like Jesus did those 2 fish and the 5 loaves, honey. Except for we ain't going to have no bread. See? Look at that. Look at that. Just double in volume, honey. I can feed about 3-4 people out of 2 fillets. You're going to put it in some fish fry. So that's what I have right here. Some fish fry. You use whatever fish fry you like. But if you want to know what I like, then just rumble back on through these videos, honey. I've been frying fish forever. Now, I'm going to let it sit in the fish fry a little bit while my oil heat up. Now, my oil is hot. I'm going to put them in one by one. I'm going to try to shake off some of the excess fish fry so it ain't everywhere. It's just less of a mess for me to clean up. So I'm going to put them in there. Yeah, there you go, girl. Get it in there. They acting like the struggle real. The struggle ain't that real. All you did was rip up some. Anyway, look how the water. Look how that grease is increasing in volume. So I'm not going to keep adding honey, because then it's going to be a problem. We'll have a grease fire. We don't need them issues now, do we? We sure do not. Fry, baby, fry. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anywho, so you're going to drain it on paper towel. I drain on paper towel because it's just less of a mess for me to clean up. But if you got a rack, if you one of them people that want to put your fried foods on a rack and let the oil drip off, you do you, baby. Over here, we're going to do it paper towels, because guess what? I'm a paper towelaholic, so I keep them on deck. Anyway, so what I'm doing right now is getting ready to make our tomato coconut cream sauce. And so I'm making sure that the pan is extremely hot. It got to be hot. Okay? Now you see the steam coming off of it, that means that pan is good and hot. There you go. Now that's when you start adding in your grape tomatoes. So I'm gonna put about a cup, 2 cups, probably 2 cups. Now I think it's yeah, about 2 cups of grape tomatoes. For them people that got to measure everything, that's about 2 cups. I said about. Then you want to roll them around in there. I know you probably be scared they gonna pop. They not. They just gonna char real good, and the insides of them, you know, cook a little bit, so they'll kind of go down, decrease in size. Alright, now they got a nice little char on them. See that? Charred tomato. That's what it needs to look like, okay? That's a perfect charred tomato. Alright, grab your can of coconut milk. You're just gonna need 1 can. I'm showing it to y'all for a long time, ain't I? I want to make sure you know it's coconut milk, honey. Slide that on in there to the pan. There you go. And then you're going to fill that up, that can halfway with water. You don't have to rinse the can out, any of that. The excess milk that's in there is fine. just put in some water, fill it up halfway. And right now your heat was high, so you want to turn that down to a medium low is what you want to do, because we're going to simmer this sauce. And right now I'm getting the water. There you go. See? Put that in there. And if you think you need more, then you can use a whole full can, but I wouldn't use more than that, because then you're really gonna dilute it, and you're not trying to do that. Alright, you're gonna need you some seasoning, whatever your favorite seasoning is. But I guarantee you, if you were to ever invest into this, I can guarantee you, baby, every dish you cook, everybody will wonder what you done did. And I'm not playing with you. For real, they be like, oh my God, you done did this, and it'll be great. It'll make it to you in time for the holidays. I am fully stocked, so get you some. www.beauxcq.com. Alright, so you're gonna get your seasoning there. So we got in that. Now we're going, and I put in a tablespoon. I always start out slow with my seasoning. I put in a tablespoon. I can always go back and add more. It's 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. And then we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of onion powder. Get that in there. And then you want to stir it in real good. You're probably not going to see me do that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start sauteing my vegetables. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of butter. But if you don't want to use butter, you can use olive oil. You can make it 100% vegan. You can use avocado oil, olive oil. It's up to you. You know, I like to use butter because it just adds more depth and more flavor to my dish. So you want to make sure that the butter is fully melted. I do not own the rights to any music, because YouTube will slow us down on this music thing, but I need us some jam going out. You're going to need to cut up a onion and a bell pepper. Just half of each. Half of an onion, half of a bell pepper. You're going to get that into the butter. And then after you get that into the butter, I'm probably going ahead of the video a little bit because I remember the recipe. But go ahead and get your minced garlic out, honey. If you don't have any minced garlic, go ahead and pause the video and mince you some garlic. While we pause the videos, honey, when them commercials come up, can y'all do me a favor and let them roll just a little bit? That's how I get paid. And we all need some money, right? So help me out. I ain't begging y'all for no money. I'm just asking for a little time. Alright. Throw in a tablespoon of minced garlic. If you like garlic, then put you in a tablespoon and a half. But if you do 2 tablespoons, then it'll get a little pickly, and ain't nobody trying to have that for their sauce. So I would stick to a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. I would not go past that, okay? Stir that in real good. You want to saute these vegetables down, but not so far down that they mushy. You just want them to have just a little bit of crunch still left in them when you add them to the sauce. And they'll finish cooking in the sauce. Alright, we done with that. Let's go bring our sauce back into the picture. Now we're going to add in our veggies. And I know somebody gonna say, well, why we just couldn't have put olive oil in the pan and did all that? You could actually remove the tomatoes from the pan, add in the butter, and then saute the veggies, and then put the tomatoes back into the pan. I didn't do it like that because simply I freaking forgot. How about that? But it's more than one way to arrive at a perfect dish, right? So I improvised. Yep, on this cooking channel, I show you how to do it right, and I also show you how to mess it up and make it right. Alright, we're going to need a tablespoon of horse radish sauce. I have to slow down when I say that, baby, because I get tongue-tied. So we're gonna put in a tablespoon of that, and you wanna make sure you stir that in good. This also acts as a thickening agent with the coconut milk, okay? You're gonna need 1 tablespoon of sriracha, but if you like more spice than that, then go ahead and put you in 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. Your taste buds, not mine. I only put a tablespoon in here, and it was not spicy at all. Normally I make it spicier than this, but it actually was perfect, honestly. It actually turned out perfect, no lie. All right, this is ginger paste. Okay, so you can find that in your in the produce section of your grocery store. It don't matter about the brand, child. You just need some ginger paste, or you can get the ginger root and grate it in there. But you're gonna need about a tablespoon of ginger paste. All right, you want to mix those in together really good. Let them get married, baby. Let them develop a relationship. You understand what I'm talking about? Yes, because when they all get together, honey, oh, it's going to sing a beautiful song to your taste buds. A beautiful song. You understand what I'm saying to you? If y'all wondering what I got playing in the background, that is Keith Frank. You understand? Zydeco music. Alright, we are testing the thickness of our sauce. See that? That's a good thick sauce. It ain't running off the spoon like time back, but it is runny enough to go over some rice. Yes, Lord. Or potatoes, if you like the potatoes. You know, I'm not, big on, y'all know I don't do big on potatoes. Alright, so I added another tablespoon of the seasoning. Because I needed more flavor, darling. I needed more flavor. Like I told you, you could add to it, but you can't take out. You understand what I'm saying? When you get to taking out, that means you got to add water. When you add water, you got to dilute it, honey. And then nobody want no watery flavored sauce. Chad. Alright, this is my favorite, child. You gonna need to go to Sam's and get you some of this here Italian spaghetti seasoning blend. Or find it online. It's up to you. You one of them people that got to shop online, you do you. Now, I put in just a tad bit too much, honey. Fall back on that. I put in a tablespoon. I should have just put in a half a tablespoon. It did not mess up the flavor. It actually made it richer in flavor. What it did was it made my sauce look peppery. And I'm all about presentation. So I would just fall back just a little bit so I could get my flavor. But it won't be looking peppery like it's looking. Yeah, that's right there when I took me up. Oh, yes, Lord. I brought it over here so y'all can see it and see how nice and thick it is. Look at that. Ain't that a beautiful, rich looking sauce? Oh, that is beautiful. And it's not greasy. You know how y'all making them old greasy gravies? This is not a greasy gravy, honey. Mainly because we ain't put no grease in there. We just put some butter. Anywho, you want to make sure that you stir. You can turn your heat all the way down to a low, low, low. I'm talking about super low, Chad. All right, make sure that your sauce is just simmering super low. All right, in this pot is our broccoli with some butter and all the other seasoning that was already in the pot. So I'm going to stir that around. As you notice, I don't add any water at all. No water. Veggies have water in them already. Their own natural water. I don't need to add no water. I'm going to get ready to put the lid on here at some point, Chad. So grab your lid to your pot. If you don't have no lid, babe, put your plate on there. Boom. Just all you gotta do, put that on there just like that. We country. All right, let's go ahead and start plating our food. So this is some jasmine rice that I had in the freezer. And yes, you can, if you cook an excess amount of rice, don't throw the rest of the rice away. Put it in the Ziploc bag, press the air out, and throw it into the freezer. And all you have to do is pop it in the microwave when you're ready to use your, you know, when you want some rice. You ain't got to keep cooking rice all the doggone time, Chad. Time consuming. All right, so I'm getting our roasted broccoli on there, and you see it has a nice little char, so it goes with the theme of the tomatoes, charring tomatoes, and then I charred the broccoli. It was so good, y'all. I would have ate it on camera, but child, I took one bite, and it was game over. When I tried to film taking the bite, when I went back and watched the film, child, the camera was facing the floor, honey, and I was chewing. Anywho, so we're going to put our catfish on here. And you could actually leave them whole, the fillets whole if you want. This is just how I did it for my presentation. It tastes the same whether it's in strip sauce and whole. But mentally, we think it tastes different. And then watch this poor child. Oh, yes, Lord. Look at that. Ooh, my mouth watering watching this. I'm going to have to make some more. This is hands down my favorite sauce. No lie, y'all. Hands down, honey. Pour me some more on that, girl. Hit me one more time. Oh. Oh, y'all. Oh. 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 A big girl's dream, child. More sauce. Yes, Lord. Look at that. Look at that. That is plated beautifully. But y'all know how we roll. It ain't cute until we put a little decorative grass on there. A little edible decorative grass. That's what we're going to call it. Edible decorative grass. Which ain't nothing but microgreens. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. And you can eat it. And it tastes good. And you need it. At least I know your body does. Alright. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to say grace. Father God, we want to say thank you for these groceries, Jesus. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Thank you for yet another meal. Thank you for everybody watching. Thank you for another video. Thank you for more time. Thank you for blessing those that has lost their loved ones. Heal their heart, mind, body, and soul. See y'all on the next video.